packets 3, blend 1 and 8.
Tea, packets 3, blend 1 and 8.
Tea packets 3, blend 1 and 8.
Sugar granulated pounds 2.
Sugar granulated pounds 2.
Sugar granulated pounds 2.
Peas garden tins 1.
Peas garden tins 1.
You got them?
Yep, that's the lot. I didn't have to do this, is there?
Oh, it's mostly common sense, lad. A few days I've been away, you've certainly picked up the layout.
Is that the lot?
No, this completes the order.
Oh, I. Oh, I forgot that time. Mustn't have the soap mixing in with the other stuff.
Well, if we did, we'd have Mrs. Walker supping tea and blowing bubbles.
Right. Is the solicitor quite happy about the arrangements?
Usual formalities, you know, but it's signed and sealed. Consider yourself in business, lad.
Good morning.
Some lentils, please.
Lentils.
Yes.
Half a pound enough?
That's plenty. And I'll take some cough mixture.
Cough mixture. Yes, contains honey and cherry. That'll go down a treat.
Oh, no. No, I'll take brown bottle. One like furniture polish. I always say that if a medicine tastes nasty, you know that it's doing you good.
Oh, hello, Smile. I've just caught on. That's the 5th customer we've had this morning, and Muggins here has served them all. I thought this was going to be 50-50.
I know, yes, but you see, you're like what they call the new lad, aren't you? And I'm supervising your training.
Oh, I see. I was beginning to think you were just a sleeping partner.
Hey, now, cheeky, not in front of the meat pies.
Right, here's one for you. I'll go and help Betty.
Morning. Do you happen to know Mrs. Caldwell at number 5? Is she likely to be in this morning?
Oh, I've no idea.
That's not much help, is it?
Well, you could leave a message with me.
No, I can't do that. It's a matter of private business, you see.
Yeah, I could tell her who's called.
Oh, it's all right. I'll catch her.
Oh, suit yourself. Only her grid's blocked up, you know. And she was expecting the sanitary inspector to come round poking with his little stick, you know.
I get it. Funny with it and all, eh?
Hey, I got the back end of that, supervisor. It's not what you might call a good lesson in customer relations.
Well, I didn't like the look of him. There was something sneaky about him.
His money's as good as anybody else's.
I suppose so.
Hello? Who? Sorry, can you speak louder? Oh, it's you, Ken. This phone's shocking. We're still getting that buzzing noise. We're supposed to be coming round this morning. You can't? Oh, well, what time will you be in then? Oh, well, never mind. Save me cooking. Yeah, I'll just have a snack. Oh, what? Yes, all right, love. I'll see you then. Ta-ta. Oh, that phone's shocking. If it's not seen to, I'll write. What do you write to?
I don't know, love. Don't ask me. I'm just the washerwoman.
Oh, thanks, Elsie. Getting it dry is half the battle.
I know.
Anybody at home?
I know that voice.
Hey, we're in here.
Good morning. I must be wearing my lucky green ganzis with the company of such charming ladies.
Are you the funny fellow that fixes the telephones?
I am, but first, 2 questions. Why do you 2 look so radiant? Is the kettle on?
Oh, he's so subtle with it, no.
He's welcome to the whole pot if he fixes that.
There's nothing to it. If there's nothing obvious, I'll replace it and take it into the boffins.
Are you off now, then?
Yeah, got the whole afternoon with their feet up, smashing.
That's a pity I didn't know about that. You know, I'd have gotten sick and taken you down to Bellevue.
No, not this weather. Still, it would make a change of scenery.
Yeah, we'll have to leave that now. As it is, I must tell you about the time I was installing this PBX.
PBX?
Yeah, PBX, yeah. It's a small switchboard, you know, about 50 lines. Anyway, I was sent along to this monastery to install a PBX phone, you know, in each cell.
Did they not keep you?
Where do you think he got his hair cut?
Could you put it down, please?
Yes, certainly. By the way, have you seen that fella?
Oh,
The fella looking for you?
what's he?
Yeah. He was like a smallish fella, a bit middle-aged, you know. He said it was something about business. Mrs. Carwell, don't go without the butter.
Oh, thank you.
No, I've never found much profit this side. Work, yes, up till midnight with paperwork sometimes. No wonder a lot of sub-postmasters are kicking about it. Don't blame them. It's up to David if he wants to apply at the GPO, but I'd have thought a stationery counter would have been better, you know. Pads, envelopes, pens, that sort of thing. Oh, Birthday cards, that's a good line.
Yeah, and get well cards.
Oh, I know all about them. The lot I got must have cost a fortune. Excuse me.
Oh, thank you.
Yes?
Well, you can serve this chap first if you like.
Oh, thank you. 10 tip, please.
10 tips.
Hey, listen, you've just missed her. She's been in not long ago.
Oh, was she? Oh, thanks.
Hey, I wonder if that fella wants sticks at Mrs. Caldwell.
Oh, is that who he's looking for?
I wouldn't fancy him as a lodger, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was it?
This mixture, I want to change it.
Oh, well, if you've...
You can see seal is not been touched. I've decided the chest rub would be better. Aye, camphorated oil.
Are you sure?
Oh, now you mention it. Perhaps that with more grease in. They say they shift it. Is that the best?
Look, it's the only one we stock.
Oh, I don't know now. I've always used camphorated. I wouldn't want to use...
Oh, crikey, you women. You can't make your mind up from one minute to the next. Look, give her that chest rub, David, before she switches to lozenges.
Well, I wanted to make sure. It's hard deciding what's best when you're buying for someone else. It happens to be for you.
Yes, well, I'm not taking this for either you or anybody else.
Mr. Tatler, I hope you don't mind me asking, like, and don't think I'm being funny, but how old are you, really?
Ha ha! Very funny.
Listen, while I put this back, just put 9% in the book. I'll let Mrs. Caldwell have some butter on tip.
Oh, it's not wise, that, you know. Never mix sentiment with business. Her bill's top heavy as it is. It's too high. Now, I did warn you about that, remember?
Hello, you're a wee bit early, aren't you, Mrs. Caldwell?
Oh, I thought it were later than that.
Oh, well, all the empties. Oh, well, I can take these, but I can't serve you, love, until it's dead on time, you
Well,
know.
perhaps I could sit in snug for a while.
Aye, of course you can, love. Go in there and make yourself comfortable. And as soon as it's opening time, I'll serve you right away.
Oh, there's no worry. No worry. Take your time.
Anything wrong? You all right, love?
I was just thinking.
There, Bob, but they haven't got a captain house chance of winning a cup or two. They couldn't even lick an ice lolly, that lot. Get him in, Jack. Come on. Hey, is it time? Are we all right? Is it opening time?
Time. There you are.
Yeah, wait for the countdown then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, lay off. I thought that lad of yours, Jerry, had you on a tight rein.
Aye, here's me with a full day's work under me belt. He says through out of his pit.
Ah, well, you see, the thing is, it's crafty Len. I've got a big job on the other side of the park, and who's been lumbered with it? Jerry. And when Jerry's away, aye. Wait for it, there's a foreign body approaching.
When you don't give them two a rent book. Hello, smile a while.
Yes.
I said hello.
Dion.
All right, don't answer then. Don't say no to a drink. Service, please.
Service? What is it, usual?
Yes, two, please. Thank you very much.
I don't think I want one, thank you.
Well, it's there now. You'll just have to have it. Well, go on. I'm waiting.
What for?
You know what for. Something's upsetting you.
Oh, what have I got to be worried about?
With you, anything. Don't tell me you've lost your pension book again. Well, is it your purse this time? Well, it must be money there's no else for as an old age pensioner. Hey, you've not got yourself into debt over something, have you?
Oh, why don't you stop bullying me, trying to run my life? Oh, I'm sick of other people meddling in my affairs.
Oh, open your little mouth. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. You're eating a pork chop before you know where you are. Come on, a little more. That's the good fella. Come on. Oh, dear me, you sloppy head, but you've dribbled all down you. Oh, your dimples, my dear.
You've got the fatherly touch, all right. You've got more patience than Ken.
Yeah, never hang around here much longer. You'll be calling me Dad, don't you? There, do you hear that lovely crying from O'Connor Street? Great Irish crying there. What?
I brought that knitting pattern for you. Oh, thanks. Oh, aren't they getting bonny? Oh, dear. They're ready for the sleep now. Oh.
Yes, and if at any time in the future you need a spare time, Nanny, just send for Jim. Mrs. Barlow will supply you with all the necessary references, and there we are. Oh, I think I'd better get out and
Get on with the stapling. What? Excuse me, will you?
Thanks for the pattern. I must get down to the knitting when I've got time. Can you pass me one of those bottles? Oh, yes, certainly. All right, any minute now. You can go and have your tea. Thanks. Only a couple of ounces. I'm trying to get them off the bottles altogether. She has to wait. Unless her godmother would like to do the honours.
May I?
Oh, yes,
I'd love
here.
to, only...
You take him. Oh,
dear.
You just put the bottle near to his lips. You'll do the rest for him.
Right, if you say so, I'll take your word
You
for
are
it. Oh, beautiful eyes babies have.
So
clear.
They can be very demanding.
You've never any time to feel lonely then, have you?
All right, I'm right through. They're all in there. You can hear them. Yes.
Oh, hello. 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 Hello.
I just came in to see if you needed a babysitter. For after dinner, like.
Oh, no, thanks, love. I won't be going out today because I've got some ironing to do.
Oh, I see.
Oh, but stay and have a cup of tea now you're here. I'm just making one.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. I could do with one.
I wonder if these two would go in their prams for 5 minutes. Then we can have our tea in peace.
Who said tea? Did I hear something about a cup of tea?
Yes,
You know,
all
I'd love
right,
cup of
you're
tea.
included. But this time you can earn it.
What's the
Here,
matter with
take
you
her
then?
out.
Hey, what's the...
You know, I rather like having lunch on licensed premises. What's cooking, anyway?
Oh, just a bit of old rubbish from the chipper. It's called tara masalata.
Oh, yes, with a nice Neapolitan family brick to follow.
Then a nice bit of Spanish fried chicken, a bechamel sauce.
With or without chips?
You're chip mad, aren't you, Barlow?
Ah, yes, you're never alone with a chip. No, seriously, now, you feel sort of cherished when you've had some chips. However, for a special occasion.
It's always a special occasion when I have a day off. I like cooking.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm working tonight, though. They've got me covering the play at the grammar school. The lady's not for burning.
Oh, not bad.
It should be all right. Are you coming? I've got 2 tickets.
Oh, well, that's rather difficult. I promised I'd go home. That's rather awkward.
It's all right. Suit yourself.
Yeah, it's just that I'll have to go back for tea, you know, and, well...
It's all right.
Can I use your phone a minute?
Yeah. You can owe me the threepence.
Come on, Len. Come on, chest out. Come on, come on.
Hey, Alan, there. There's your 2 half-times, but I don't think you touched the viaduct properly.
Rubbish. I nearly knocked the damn thing down.
Well, really, you should have more sense running races at your age.
We're not exactly senile, you know.
Second childhood more like you want your bumps felt.
Yeah, well, we could do with a bit more action in this pub.
What are you on about?
Well, it's years since I saw a good fight. It's street. You know, the chap was 3 or 4 year old, Fred Diggins. He were always arranging matches for us with coats and horses.
What kind of matches was there?
Well, all sorts of matches. Darts, pie-eating matches, fights on wreck. Who could sup 8 pints and run round corner with a chap on his shoulder?
Oh, them days are gone now, Albert.
Yeah, and who could put funniest face for Christmas?
Well, at least it was lively. There was something going on.
Hey, how are you fixed for a couple of strippers, then, and a bit of hot pot?
I know you can keep your hot pot.
No, you've got to keep your strength up, Irish. What about a few of the old cuties walking out with bunny costumes, you know?
That will be quite enough.
I thought I might find you in here. You've left your bits and pieces all over Val Place. When are you going to go and tidy up?
In a minute. Wait till I get your drink first.
Oh, don't.
Ah, come on, Elsie, darling. Finish off the session
Have
with a
you
thing.
come into money? Whatever's up with him.
He's down memory lane, darling. Did you win the face-pulling contest then, Albert?
Oh, Armistead Colwell took his teeth out. He won a great big meat and tater pie. went something like this, he did.
You're half cut the lot of you.
Yeah, well, I ain't walking a straight line, I show you.
No, not without a safety net.
Oh, I'm going.
Hey, wait a minute, gorgeous. I'll ramble down with you. Wait, hold on.
Hello, Mr. Fairclough.
Hello, for me old chutchy face there. Can I help you at all? Can I do anything for you?
Oh, well, my blow lamp's packed up, so I've come back to borrow yours.
Oh, you know where it is. Just help yourself.
Well, I couldn't find it in the yard. I went to that shop front job first to see if you were using it there.
I know exactly where I'm putting my hand on it, Jerry boy. Come on, I'll show you.
You know, really, Jack, I do think you should put your foot down. Funny girls, indeed.
I think that Jim fancies Elsie, you know.
All he wants is someone irresponsible like himself to get drunk with, and Len Fairclough fits that bill well enough.
Well, there's no harm done.
I'm thinking of tonight, dear, those two going wild at Mr. Petty's farewell. What sort of last nice impression is he going to take of the lot of us?
Thought I heard him. Funny thing, you know, he can only sleep proper when it's time to get up.
There's a good film on at the Luxie. Should we go again? I enjoyed it last week.
You told me pictures give you a headache. Any road, I couldn't take you tonight.
No.
No, Mr. Petty's farewell do. Can't miss that. Besides, it's a sort of, like a takeover for the new owners, isn't it?
Oh, yes, I'd forgotten about that.
I'll just put these in to soak. Oh, there's a cup there, love. Could you put it...
Hey, look it up, will you?
All right, love, you sit still. I'll see to it.
Have you ever owed any money, Mrs. Ogden?
Owed money? Hey, Mrs. Caldwell, I'll stand and pawn me if you could get me in a shopping bag.
The service is getting better. Hello, been busy?
Working on a short story.
Uh-huh. And what's the name of your hero? Kenneth?
Why not?
Well, aren't they usually called Guy, Nigel, or Julian or something?
Not in mine. What are you knocking romance for? A lot of hard work went into that.
Yeah, but it's all a bit hearts and flowers there, isn't it?
Oh, there's a lot of suffering before you get to the hearts and flowers.
Uh-huh. But who wants escapism?
I can't imagine.
Well, when do we have to leave?
Act 1, Scene 1 starts in about an hour.
Come on, soup it up. Nothing like good, thick soup to coat your insides this weather.
Nice lentil soup, this. Real tasty it is.
I made it for Minnie's tea, but there's plenty to go around. Keep out the cold.
I'd sooner have this than chest rub.
Oh, well, there's a nice cosy scene. Minnie gone out to leave you two together.
I've just cooked a tea for her.
And he's the official taster, eh? Well, when she comes in, tell her I want to see her.
Nasty mind, that one.
I'll go. I've just finished. All right. Yes, right. Well, yes. Hey, there's a chap here who wants to see Mrs. Caldwell. He says it's urgent.
Oh, well, he'd better sit down and wait. She's in demand today.
Well, I don't think she'd want to be seeing me.
I reckon I'd better go looking for her. She won't be far away.
No. She's not at all often, is she? I've been here up 3 times, you know.
What's the rush?
Well, if you don't mind, that's something between me and Mrs. Caldwell.
Come on, foot on the hockey there, mate. Go on.
Right.
Ah, then he misses.
Oh, come on, watch yourselves. We're getting ready here now.
Hey, well, not small enough for beer unless you've invited the little people. You're very ignorant, you are. You know, the vases, you can see that, can't you? And he's doing floral arrangements in a snug.
No, you're both wrong there. Actually, finger bells, yes. You stick your fingers in before you touch the bodies.
Come on, lay off, you lot, before Annie catches you. This is to add a touch of class to the occasion, she says. All we want as master of the ceremonies is Mr. Flipping Forsyth Jones. Come on now, cheer up. I mean, it might never happen.
Oh, sorry, miles away.
Problems?
Just a bit chocker-like.
Is it work what's getting you down?
Well, it's somewhat like that.
I'll bet you think I'm a nosy Parker, don't you?
Yeah. No, it's just a few plans I've got, you know, like a few ideas.
Oh, aye, for the firm?
Aye, expand more, you know, go after bigger subcontract work. We could perhaps take a lad on. But there's loads of work we could tackle if we just got organised, you know.
Yeah. And Len's not interested, eh?
Well, I haven't discussed it with him seriously. It gives me the impression that he's happy with things as they are.
Well, he probably is. I mean, there's no wrong with being pleased with your lot, is there?
Aye, but... Oh, look, he's got no ambition. I mean, you can't stay in a rut forever, can you?
I know, but he's worked hard as Len, you know. He's worked this business up from naught. He's been out trundling the cart round in all hours, in all weathers, touting for jobs.
I know,
I know, and you're very lucky to have a share in it.
Not that you don't deserve it, mind.
I'm grateful and all. That's what makes it awkward. Trying to push him like.
Is Mr. Petty on his way?
Won't be long. Our David's just locking up his shop.
I say, Jack, shambles.
Not that you would appreciate it, but this happens to be an excellent vintage.
Yes. Very good year. Very good year for labels.
Mr. Petty insisted on champagne for the toast. As a man of the world, he knows.
He's here now.
Well, now, quiet, everyone. I think the moment has come for the toast.
Lovely. Get these out. I thought you wouldn't miss a free too.
What about you, guzzling 3 hours at lunchtime?
Mr. Perkins, can I...
You what?
Look, do you think you can finish off that shop front job in the morning? We've got a lot of work to catch up with burst pipes and that, you know.
Look, Shed, will you forget about work? It's interfering with me drinking.
Is everybody ready? Yeah. Well, then, may I propose a toast to Mr. Petty? During his stay in our community, he has made many friends, and I'm sure that we're all sorry to see him depart. Wherever he settles, I hope that he will remember us, and I can assure him that there will always be a warm welcome for him in Coronation.
Mr. Petty. Come on,
Speech. Well, I'll make it brief. We don't want to take up too much valuable drinking time, do we? No, I'd just like to say, well, thank you very much for supporting me in my business, and I'm sure you'll give us much support to my successors in the shop, Irma and David.
Shut up.
And I'd just like to say, well, thank you very much once again, and drink up and have a good time.
Mr. Petty?
Yes.
Mr. Petty, may I present you with this little memento?
Oh.
I'm sure that it will be very useful.
Oh, let's have a shufty that. Hey, how about this then? Oh, very military, eh? Up, yippity! Hey, what were you doing? Wax or something? I'll show you. I'll show you.
Squad, attain, hand, squad, slow, up to three, down to three.
You've got a visitor. Reckons he's important.
Yes, sir. I were expecting him.
And it won't take long to settle our little bit of business, will it, Mrs. Caldwell? In private.
Oh, well, I'll go and get your tea, Minnie.
Would you come back later, Clara, please?
Oh, if that's what you want.
Well, shall we sit down? Might as well be comfortable, eh? Now, let's just see what the little book says. There we are. Ah. £17. It doesn't get any smaller.
I haven't got it.
Don't worry, love. You know I'm all right. I don't bother about these things. I run my clothing club for your benefit, you know.
Now, how much can you afford, eh?
Nothing.
You're joking, aren't you? Well, come on now. Let's say £2 for this week, shall we?
I can't afford anything.
Well, I'm afraid I shall have to insist on an instalment, you know. Here, I'll tell you what I'll do. If you're a bit stuck, like, I'll help you out, eh? Now, be right, you should be paying me £2 this week, shouldn't you? Well, look here. I'll lend you £2 to pay into the club, you see, and that'll keep 'em happy, the finance company that I'm mixed up with, you know.
But,
Of course, there'll be the usual 5 shillings in the pound interest on top of that, you know.
But I did give you 10 shillings at your market stall on Saturday.
Oh, you did, love. You did. Oh,
Yes, it is, you see, it's all marked down, you know. But you see, that was just to pay off the week's interest on the money that you borrowed for the initial deposit.
Hadn't I enough for the deposit?
Well, not quite, Mrs. Caldwell. But don't worry, love, don't worry, you see. Once you've paid off the initial deposit, then you can start paying for the goods, you see. It's quite simple.
Oh, it's confusing.
No, love, no, it's not a bit confusing. You leave all the details for me, eh? Now, look, we'll do it like that, you see. There it is. Now, that gives you a whole week for you to pay back my personal loan to you. £2.10 plus interest.
But supposing that I can't manage it?
Well, I never like to have any trouble, you know. I don't like involving county court.
Mr. Newton. I'm glad you could come now. You won't refuse to have a drink with me, will you?
Well, there's a taxi outside. Will it be yours, Mr. Petty?
Ah, yes, plenty of wait till I've treated you. What are you going to have?
A small sherry.
Hey, you'll miss your train, you know.
Oh, yes, well, I better go because Sandra's seeing me off. Well, Goodbye, Mrs. Walker, and many thanks. Goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Nugent. Look after Irma, won't you?
Good on you, mate.
Well, look after yourselves.
Penny! Pick up! Hey, no funny you drinking like that. There won't be enough for the hard knocks to go round.
Could I have drinks all round, please?
You what?
Drinks all round.
Well, that means one for everybody in drinkers' parlance, you know.
Now, let me see. A pint for Mr. Fairclough. And what's your poison, Mr. Mount?
Thank you, ma'am. I'll have a pint.
Now, come along, all say what you want. I've got something to celebrate, too.
I'm going to bed.
Sonny Jim.